Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well and want some inspiration or are crafting along with my flip through. This is the second mini journal I made because the last one was immediately sold and I had a request from someone else and I told her, if you want one, I can make you one. So I can make another one. And but because these are real books, I didn't have the green, so I showed her some covers. And of course, the first page, if you saw the flip through last time, the first page was an embossed handmade paper that I bought from a seller on Instagram. So that was one of a kind. I don't have that embossing folder. And she said, oh, I want an orange cover because she loves orange. And so in the first journal I used images I already printed out. I have a lot printed out and I thought I want to use them and probably I'll print them again because they're all beautiful images, but I didn't want to keep on printing. And for this journal, some images I chose differently because I thought they went better with the orange cover. And some I printed again and they are the same as in the first journal. This I put this evening in the Netherlands, and with my lights I have a real glare on the black mat, so I put the doily here for so that's not shining too much. The binding I did the same with a sheer ribbon. So the orange cover layered with a script page and an image, a mucha image. The back I left plain like the last journal, only I took, they were tabs, but I cut them to size to reinforce it and give the back a bit more interest. So let's go through it. Again, I love the way it turned out, and it's such a comfortable journal in your hands. I get now that I made, this is the third mini journal in my junk journaling career, and it's a great feel, and I think it's very easy to use this format. It's about a postcard format. It's the same size as the last one. 5 3/4, almost 6 inches by 4 1/4. And it can grow because of the binding. You can loosen it up and you can get way more. This is already pretty chunky, about an inch, but everything is writable. All the pages you can glue something to it to write on it. All the ephemera I always make that you can write on the back. This is just decoration. I thought it's a beautiful start. This also, and here you can see, because the light is now a bit difficult, I love this embossing folder with the roses and the script. Beautiful. And again, a bit of lace and the stamp. Flip it over. I didn't have the correct size envelope, vellum envelope, like I did last time, because that was a vintage envelope and most didn't fit. So this is from an old book, and all the images in that book were covered with this kind of paper, just as they sometimes do, but it's different paper in a photo album. They always have a transparent page to protect the photographs, and I have a couple of books, they have that on all the images. Again, I did this. I didn't color this because the last time it spilled the ink. I don't think I used the right ink to color it, so I left it silver colory. And I stamped a sample stamp there, and you can see here the text from the book. I chose this image because I really like it in combination with the orange cover, a bit more the nature colors and a little embellishment on the back. Again, the postcard digital. This you have to be a bit careful. So this was just a page, and I made with my envelope maker. I made this envelope. Here again, the music paper, and I took a different bird image because here is a bit of the orange in the bird's chest, and I decorated a bit differently just to make it interesting for myself. All the pages are reinforced again. Here I also chose another image, so I love this image also, and I had it in my stash. Number on the back, like I said, every ephemera piece, also the bird image, they're all backed with paper you can write on, and you can always put some writing here in between, or stick, like I said in the last video, you can stick a paper on there, glue it on there, and you have journaling space. Again, here I put some fancy ledger and then the lace on top, a different bouquet, and I love this also, and the text it has in the image, beautiful, gorgeous colors. On the back, 2 book pages to give it more interest. This is the same image with the sample stamp on the back, again book page to write on, and of course this drawing or watering color paper, I don't know exactly what it is. It's a very big paper pad, and it's for for drawing. And it's lovely. Oh, a bit spilled. It has a great texture, and it feels like handmade paper. This again, the book page folded up and sideways to create 2 tucks. And this is a Tim Holtz card, like most of us know them. And I just got a tag shape out of it and used the same, it's not really this, a bit, the rose like the front page with the stamp, the embossing folder. And this is a header from an Italian book page. I really like that. And this journaling card with the full H tape. This is just printed on copy paper, and I liked that it shines through and you can still write on it. So that's why I didn't cover it up, because it's writable and it's not ugly or an Italian book page. Real wallpaper, and with lace I made a tuck spot, and in here an Italian rag paper. I really like to use those, and a different image from my stash, also backed with book page. This is also the same as in the first journal. I really love this image. Real postage stamp and ledger on the back. In the doily pocket, again reinforced. The handmade paper, and again the book page die cut. Also, this I used in some other project, but I really liked, it fitted here, so I thought, I'm going to reinforce it with that. Here, the pocket, it's a German, my favorite German font, German book page. It's flipped up and a bit of craft paper or packaging paper embossed, and the beautiful image with a little lace and the rose trim backed on book page to write on. It's very thin paper, so the reinforcement is very good. Original empty ledger, and I thought the sample stamp looks nice on there. This is another image, and I love it. It's such a beautiful image. I thought that went well with this journal. Also, again, the sample stamp. On the back, the lace pocket and the Latin book page, and in there also an image from Ruby and Pearl, and I backed it with vintage receipt paper, and I liked the calligraphy letters on there, so I let them stick out, and the back of the receipt paper was empty, so you can write on it. I'm going to clip that because these tiny clips are very tight. This beautiful digital on the back is a ledger digital packaging with some texture paste, and in there is a piece of green scrapbook paper. I like that the swirls were already in the scrapbook paper, and I embossed it with the dotted embossing folder. I love the dots, they go well with a lot of things. A piece of handmade paper with this embossing folder. Then script that I really love on packaging. And in here I put an embossed craft. It's a bit of cardstock, very sturdy, a heart with the swirls. And then a beautiful Tim Holtz. Ooh, yeah, it's not really picking up. It's a very soft pink. The frame, I always love those. The bird's envelope with the faux H tape. Again, closes with Velcro. I chose the same girl because I had it in my stash twice because I love the image. And again with the children's writing, learning paper on the back. And again, this is also a digital. I always like that the envelopes have a beautiful inside. Yeah, script, but it's a letter, a digital letter. And this I decorated the same because I really like that, with the doily and the dotted tool and some rosette. Again, the header of a Italian book page with the beautiful mother and daughter image. And this is on the coloring paper, the drawing paper. And again, I left that because I love it, if that's the torn edges. This I changed up a bit also because I wanted the orange of the cover to come back in the journal, so I chose this, and it comes back in the back cover, this paper. That's why I chose it. And because there's a bit of light blue in the paper, I chose this label. And this image because of the orange, but it's really vintage. I have more images with orange in it, and they didn't look vintage enough, so I didn't think they went well with the other images I chose, but this one I really love. I really had to look through my digitals. I have a lot, but I was glad I found this one. The staff paper. This is also another image than in the first one because, yeah, like I said, the first one was also to use up some images of my stash, and this is also in my stash. I embossed the beneath part of the image, sample stamp, and a little book page, dictionary page. This one I can clip back on, yes. The fancy letters of Ruby and Pearl, and it's double-sided because you can always stick something on there if you want to journal, but it's such a beautiful digital. Again, a beautiful image. I thought went well with orange and green, is always a good combination. This I recently got from someone, but I don't know exactly from who, but I really thought Oh, it's a great paper, and because the lines are orange and the text is orange, I thought this belongs in this book. And this is what I used. Oops, here. It's down here, but you can't really see it because the doily is on there, but it's also around this. It's a wine label. I didn't find the word. I thought of hand sewing this flapped over because then you can see more of this, but I will leave that for the recipient if she wants, because it makes the journal a lot more bulkier. And again, the back I left plain because I think it's nice that you can see that it's really made from an old book. So that's the flip through of this custom order. I hope she really likes it. She's not obligated to buy it if she doesn't like it, and then it will be for sale, but normally this is a custom order. If you're interested in a mini journal for yourself, please contact me through email or DM me on Instagram, because I can always make you one also if you like. Thank you so much for watching, and by watching, supporting my channel. I would love for you to subscribe if you want to see more videos, more inspiration. And if you could give a like and a comment, I would always love to hear from you. Have a very great day, rest of the week. I'm going to try to upload it as quick as I can, and YouTube can, but that will be okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye.